to another episode of How with Mal, and I'm here with Kevalin from Num Num Boba, and I'm so excited to be here. Now, you have two locations, right? One is in Northwest Reno, 6300 May Ann, suite number 3, and we're sitting at your newest one in South Reno, 7689 South Virginia, and this store is so cute. So I'm dying to know, how did you come up with the idea of Num Num Boba?
So since I grew up, when I was in college, I would say, boba is always like something that is like everywhere for like young kid. Like this is like the place to hang out for kids. Like I mean, like not like the teenager age, I would say. Back then when I'm in college, like this is the some place in front of the university. They're always like the place for us to hang out and then to enjoy like the drinks. We can drink alcohol, of course.
Right, right.
So boba be another like choice for it. So
That's fun. And did you grow up here in Reno?
no, I'm actually grew up in Thailand.
In
So,
Thailand?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Did you go to college there too?
Yes, I go to college in
Oh,
Thailand.
so
Yeah.
that was a big hit in Thailand. And
Yes.
it's kind of like an after school hangout.
Yes.
Yeah, and social event places to go. And
Yes.
that's how you. When did you come to Reno?
So I came to Reno about 2006 with the internship of my college.
Okay.
Yeah, with the I graduated in hospitality.
Oh, okay.
So I've been always working in a hotel like yeah, with the service and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you came here for a job then. You didn't come here for Num Num Boba.
No, I came here for the job.
I see.
Yeah, at the it's used to call Hilton back then.
Oh,
Right now
okay.
it's a
GSR.
right now
right,
it's
right.
GSR. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, and then so I've been working in like hotel business since then. But to the end, like I feel like I need to do something that I always want to do. So
Right.
I like to cook a lot. I cook always a lot. So my dream actually I would dream of having a Thai restaurant. Of course like
Oh.
other Thai people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So but my husband see all my friends been working a lot as well
Yeah.
on the Thai restaurant because all the ingredients they're like it's like a lot of ingredients for one dish. There's a lot of detail in
A lot of
Thai
prep.
food. Yeah.
Prepping, yeah.
Yeah, so and actually I'm doing cocktailings for a long time too.
Uh-huh.
So I've been used to the drinks and stuff. So I think this is something that I can be my option. So I start,
Right.
yeah.
It was an easy transition, huh?
Yeah, totally. Because I love cooking already, and then I've been in the beverage hotel like service business like
Yeah.
drinks before.
Yeah, you're so
yeah.
friendly and personable, you
thank you.
know. So
Yeah.
every time I come to one of your stores, I'm always greeted with a smile,
Oh, yeah.
and and you're really easy going on like the newbies that's new to boba, kind
Yeah,
of walk
yeah.
them through the process and things
Yeah.
like that. So kind of walk us through the journey of how you decided one day. I mean, you're married with so your partner's your husband, is that right?
Yes.
So did you just say, "Hey, hubby, let's start a Num Num Boba"? Is that kind of how the conversation started, or?
It started from like, oh, let's do some like restaurant, like a food restaurant, something like easy, a couple menu, like just pad thai or just like some rice or like chicken over rice, something like that.
Right.
But as like cooking, it's a lot of work and like plus it's really tough time for you to find a worker because they need to know like those kind of food. You need to know how like the people that actually know like the food already to
Right.
work. So it's really
They have
nobody
to have
out
that
there.
palate. For
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. So it's not really. It's really always problems that finding people to work on those dish. But with the boba, I just feel like it's more easier for us to find like people that like the inspirations of like making drinks, being like
Ah.
barista making drinks. So like most of the teenager they love it.
They love it.
Yeah.
That's so smart. You had this idea, but you knew there was a lot of challenges with it. So that's really smart. You had this business idea, but you knew there were a lot of challenges. So you pivoted and you decide, hey, let's do boba. That way it's easier to find workers and it's fun and it's still within, your area of expertise, you know, and your
Mm-hmm.
passion and things like that. When did you open the one in Northwest?
In so actually, you guys caught me at the right time because today is actually our 2 years anniversary of the of the
Yay!
first one of the not locations. Yeah.
Oh,
So
happy
it's
anniversary!
oh thank you. Oh,
Your
yeah.
baby's turning 2.
I know. So May 16th is our first day. We did stop opening at the Northwest Reno.
Mm-hmm.
So the reasons I open in that Northwest Reno area because when I every time I'm drove past by that area, it just not any places to drink. There's no drinks, no coffee place, no
Right. No hangout
yeah.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I want to start boba on that areas.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. So and when yeah.
Did you have to learn a lot about this boba tea world? Because I learned that you have to boil boba so like at a certain temperature and like for a certain amount of time, so
Yeah.
it's not too dry and too sticky.
Yeah.
So you taught yourself to do all that, or did you like apprentice with somebody else?
Okay. So those I'm actually, to be honest, I just like taught myself because we've been
That's
did a lot of
awesome.
mistake
Right.
before, and absolutely like our customer is totally help us at the beginning. Yeah, like I would love to hear from the customer. That's how you like fix your own your problems, you know. So at the beginning, what sometimes we make it too hard, or sometimes we make it too soft, or whatever. But our customer is so kind. They always come in like, hey, you know, let me know like, hey, I think
Right.
it's too hard. I think it's too soft.
But in
So
like
that
a
way we
good
can-
way, in a
yeah,
positive
in a
feedback.
good way. So
Yeah.
so they're really kind at the beginning. We actually the first year that we opened is actually had the pandemic as well. So we've been holding on for like 5 months
Wow.
on that location.
That's
yeah.
right. So May, everything went into lockdown in
Yeah.
March.
Yeah. So
Oh.
we've been locked down since then. We started in January 2020,
Yeah.
and then like everything was locked down. So the city cannot come and help us. Health department cannot come and help us. Like so they just put us on hold for like this 5 months. Yeah.
Did you go into a panic mode? You know, oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah,
I'm starting,
totally.
I'm
Yeah.
starting this business, and I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of money was pumping to
Yeah.
it, you know, to build it out
Yeah.
and, you know, get ingredients and all this. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, sorry, you can't do anything for
I
a while.
know it just freaked me out at the beginning, but well, I mean, like it's one of my legs in already, so
Right, right.
Yeah, either if you take out, you know, like you back up, you got nothing. But if you keep forward, you might get a chance for something. Yeah.
Right,
So if
right.
you back up, you just kind of lose it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of keep going and just try to believe that that will work.
That's
yeah.
amazing. You just believed in yourself. You had that
Yeah,
trust.
yeah, and I
That's-
believe in the boba too. I believe that I want, like I as is right now, I just feel like still a lot of people doesn't know what the boba is. We get a
Right.
lot of people that came in like, oh, so what is it like? So I love that though. I love new boba people like never had it, so they get to try it and they just love it. Yeah.
I think that's the same thing with food. Is like when you see people eat your food and it brings like a joy to their face, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know it kind of connects
Yeah,
people.
those things,
yeah,
yeah.
I think that's the best feeling. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So when you first started, walk us through your marketing. I know, you know, for any business, the hardest part is getting customers. How do I get customers in the door, right? So what did you do? Did you sit down with a marketing plan, or were you just thinking, hey, I just got to do something, and you start with one thing and then got good and then kind of moved on?
For the marketing, well, since we, you know, we bury a lot of a lot of money from those 5 months, so
Yeah.
we can't really afford any marketing.
Right.
So at the beginning, but the bad thing is a good thing as well. Like the 5 months that we wait, I've been posting, like try to like, you know, posting. I didn't know what
Instagram
yeah,
and
on
Facebook?
Instagram, like so I'm tired of posting, yeah, like this is coming soon, coming soon.
Right,
So
right.
the last 5
Get people
months,
hyped
I
up, get
know.
people ready.
I know, so they're all really ready for that. And plus, like, I kind of feel like people were just getting bored from staying home from that 5 months.
Right.
And they want something new. So
Yeah.
as soon as we opened, we just got lucky that the we got like people coming in right away. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
So as soon as you open the door, people are
yeah,
coming in
yeah,
because you were kind of building that brand
yeah.
and you were doing
Through them.
marketing, yeah, while you're shut down.
Yeah.
So you built up all that anticipation
Yeah.
and excitement. So when you open the door, people just came.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's tough time. Like we just have to stay home. But what I do, I just like keep posting. You know, like I don't know how many people are gonna see, but hope is out there. Like
Yeah.
you know, like
Just
yeah.
keep on doing it.
Yeah, just keep
huh?
on doing it. Yeah.
And then how many times do you post a day on the
I
social
don't-
media?
I post like maybe 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
As right now, yeah. I don't want people to be like, oh, it's too much.
Right.
So yeah.
But I see your stories all the time too. I follow you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
And for those of you who don't, you know, her Instagram handle is at num boba. Is that
Yes.
right?
Num Num Boba, yeah.
Yeah, Num Boba. So go follow her. But yeah, you do stories and all sorts of fun stuff. And every time I look at your picture, I'm like, oh my God, that looks so good. It makes me want to, you know, go get one.
Yeah,
so, yeah, you definitely achieved that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like I like to look at the picture and I like good food, of course. I
Yeah.
like to you know, any snack or so from what I like, so I believe there's somebody out there that like something like me.
Right.
So I
Right.
kind of put it out there as like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're attracting people that like you, that love
Yeah,
food and
yeah.
are foodies and
Yeah.
that's looking for something new and fun. That's awesome.
Mm.
Well, talk to us about so that's your main going back to marketing. So that's your main source of marketing is social media. Is that right?
Yeah, social media and also like as we open, we close to some of the high school and some of like any charities. So whatever they ask at the beginning, I thought wasn't like kind of commercials or anything, but
Yeah.
as they ask, so we give it like, you know, we help donating, help them
Just to
and
give
then,
back.
yeah,
you
just
didn't
give
even
back
think
to the
about.
community,
Yeah.
and then they find out like they how they found us, like
Oh,
yeah.
I see. And then they
Yeah.
start coming in.
yeah, then it start coming in, which I'm like happy that I get to help out and then get a
Yeah.
business back as well. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a strategy that you weren't even thinking about.
Yeah.
You're just trying to give back.
Yeah.
And then it worked out really good.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, talk to us about the operation side of it because I know hiring good people, that's
Oh.
always a challenge.
Yes.
Seems like everywhere we go these
Yeah.
days, everybody's hiring,
Mhm.
right? And looking for good people.
yeah.
So did you start off with just you working the store or you and your husband and then kind of
Yeah, at the first couple days, we got our friends like kid that come and help us. Oh, so with the hiring, like I don't want to shrink it, but I was believe like I had so many good people. Like
Yeah.
I had so many good employees.
yeah.
So we starting from having a couple already. We got really lucky that they like all good kids, and plus like they always like when we need more people, I usually ask from them first and to refer
Oh,
like their friends and
friends,
stuff.
yeah.
And then when their friends come in, they also like if they're in the same group, so they're really good kids,
Yeah.
and they keep being good communities. And then
Yeah.
I'm pressed on that. I like to treat them as my own kid.
Aw.
They're so nice too, so they deserve it.
Yeah.
So when you treat them as like your own kid, like treat them don't treat them like they actually employees
Please,
come here
yeah.
work and leave. Just treat them like family. Treat them like
Yeah.
a kid. Yeah.
Make
So-
it welcoming and make it
Yeah.
friendly, make it fun.
Yeah,
That way they
exactly.
want to stick around
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah.
So you do all the training then?
Well, as right now, I had a lot of couple of them that be the one that training for me since I had to. So they help out a lot, and then so those guys that I trained, and then they keep training other people as well. Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're already at the point where you have the right hand people to kind of take over
yeah,
things.
yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So when did this store open, the South Reno store?
So the San Reno store we opened in July 30th
Uh-huh.
of last year, 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're coming up on
On
one,
the
one year anniversary
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this one. Wow, that's amazing.
yeah.
And then you just have to hop between the two stores. Are you mainly this one?
Usually I mainly this one, and my husband usually mainly in the Northwest Reno.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So this is
Yes.
a full-time job. Both of you are in it.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And do you have kids?
Yeah, we do. We had two kids, 5 and 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Wow. How do you balance, being a mom and,
Mm-hmm.
having two brand new stores basically, that's up and running and growing?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
It's hard like to have a life balance and a business and outdoors, and plus I had my mom with me too in from
Oh,
Thailand
that's
right now.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very
And then, oh
helpful.
yeah, she's really helpful with the kids, and but I'm trying to spend a lot of time with them, because the people always say like, when they're 5 years old and then that was it, they want to be with their friends, they want to. So I'm just trying right now, I try to be with them as much as possible. As a like the same thing, like when you had the good employees, it just
So much easier,
it's just so
huh?
much easier. They just, yeah, and that's why I really appreciate my worker, like, yeah, my teams. And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
if like, they're helping me a lot, so that's why they deserve like to be treated good.
Treated the
Yeah.
best, huh?
Yeah.
Do you foresee yourself opening up more stores or
Yes, we actually looking at one.
you
Yeah,
are?
but yeah, as is right now, we don't have any space that we wanted exactly, so we're just gonna keep waiting. Like this one, we didn't plan for it, but something just pop up and like they offer it to us. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it. Like, yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so now you have one Northwest and this
Mhm.
one's in South Reno. Are you thinking about like Sparks or
Yeah, something spark or like maybe down more south, or
oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it's depend like what's is,
What's
yeah,
available,
what
what's
come
out
up,
there?
yeah, as well, yeah, and then we see if it go through. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So just keep on expanding and keep on growing.
Yeah, that's for right now. Like we had another plans coming up, but that's I'm gonna keep it
Yeah,
for right
hush
now.
hush, yeah.
Yeah,
Top
yeah,
secret. That's
yeah. So,
awesome.
but for sure, another locations. Yeah,
I see. I
yeah.
see.
At like to for the customer that been asking a lot too. I just feel like I appreciate them as well, and then I want to make it happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And this walk us through like a day of in your life,
Mhm.
being a mom and having two stores. Do you have someone else that help you do the ordering or do any of the back end stuff, the paperwork, the
Oh,
office
okay.
work, the admin, or do you kind of do it all, like you and your husband have your own roles, and then you
Uh-huh.
kind of split up? How does that work?
So my husband do most of like inventories and all those stuff, the backup, and then I'll do, well, he do all the paperwork for the employees and everything stuff, and then I'll do the rest of it, like with the city, all those stuff, like how do you say, advertise, or like,
Yeah.
yeah, or any like Grab hubs, Uber on
Mm,
those like Square or things like that. I would do
I
most of it. Yeah.
I see. I
Yes.
see. So you guys have kind of pretty defined roles, huh, in the
Yeah.
business. You know what you're good at, and then
Mm-hmm.
that way you guys kind of split up, and then you tackle each store, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you open a third store, you're gonna have to have a third person.
Oh,
Do you know?
totally. Yeah, it's my third person coming in.
Coming in. Oh, your third person's coming. Oh, okay. I know
Yeah.
you got to get started.
No,
So
no, no, no. That's why. I mean, like he been helping me a lot too. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, we can kind of take it from there. What advice do you have for a young entrepreneur or any entrepreneur? It doesn't have to be young, just somebody that has a dream, have an idea, and they want to get started. Because your story is amazing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you opened up, in the middle of a pandemic,
Yeah.
and now, less than 2 years later, you have
Mm-hmm.
two stores. That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, to advice. I don't know. I would say like it's not gonna be easy. Like
Yeah.
it is like, as right now I'm not on a schedule. I don't have to be here all the time, things like that. But um it's not easy, but it's not that hard either. So if you ask me, I would say just go for it. I mean, like it's not gonna be every day easy, and nothing in life's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have like downside and a plus side. take it all. Yeah.
Just
so
take it out
yeah,
and-
it's part of life. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I love that analogy when you're saying, you know, during the pandemic, you already have one foot in. You know, if you take it out, then you're quitting. You're going nowhere. You know, so might as well
Get
put
nothing.
the other, might as well put the other foot in
Yeah,
too.
just
You know,
keep forward until you know.
yeah, and then keep walking.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So what's your favorite flavor right now?
The
A boba.
Oh, my favorite right now. I love roast milk tea.
Yeah.
I like, especially roast butterfly. I feel like it's so pretty. I'm not sure if you had it yet, but
No, I haven't.
so
I'll have to try it. Yeah.
So butterfly tea. This is one of our tea that we grow. Actually, we grow in so my family had like a kind of farm in Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah, so we had our own field and everything like that. So we grow our butterfly ourselves, and actually, so they are organic. So and then every time my mom's go back, we ship, like she bring it back,
Oh.
like a very big bag. So I can guarantee you that the butterfly is organic, and we grow it ourselves.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing to know. So you grow it, your family grow the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get it shipped here and you
Yes.
make a boba out of it.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, for some of them, we had a vendor in Japan as well. We know like where exactly, like where they grow.
Oh,
And then so
I see.
yeah.
It's kind of like grapes with wine, huh? It only grows
Oh,
in
yeah.
certain regions.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, so they taste different as well. Yeah.
Well, did you hear that? Everybody try the butterfly tea.
Yes.
Definitely they're special. That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and they come out look pretty and they taste good. So
Yeah.
and then they're healthy, and plus yeah, they had a good benefit too if you guys search it, like yeah.
Health benefits. huh?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. And then I know you start doing waffles too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then are you planning on to add more food items, or you
I-
guys do the buns too sometimes, huh?
Yeah, for the buns in Northwest Reno, that one we had a vendor. He's yeah, he's the one who making it for us. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
but
see.
we're doing a waffle. So waffle is all like our own recipe. So that's why it's because when it's not only the machine, so
Yeah.
our own recipe that we make it. That's why it's
That's why it's so good. Huh?
yeah. We just like everything else. I try and I fail, I throw it away. I try and I fail and throw it away a
Right.
lot. Yeah.
And then you finally get it
Yeah,
figured
finally,
out.
yeah, get
Yeah,
it figured out. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thank you so much for spending this time with us, you know, and tell us your story. And yeah, best of luck, you know, with whatever you have planned in the
Okay.
future. I'm sure you're going to do awesome.
Yay,
So,
thank
yeah,
you.
you're welcome.